Today, we've got 5 mothers who somehow took already difficult situations and turned them into complete disasters. Starting with one family already in the middle of a separation that somehow turns into police getting involved over an argument that never should have reached this point. Then one family reaches a point where years of frustration and constant conflict finally boil over. One case starts with officers asking a question and getting an answer they probably weren't expecting. And one case slowly becomes more uncomfortable the more officers start asking questions. Some of these are frustrating. Some of these are difficult to watch. And one of these cases honestly gets worse every single time somebody starts talking. So buckle up, maybe grab something to drink, because over the next few stories, you're going to see arguments turn into investigations, simple calls turn into arrests, and one family that seems like they stopped listening to each other a long time ago. Let's get into it.
We were getting evicted, right? So she woke me up to go, said that we had to be out soon.
Okay.
To start packing. So I started getting my stuff. And she's in there calling me lazy, going off or whatever. I'm like, you're the reason why we're getting evicted. This is all your fault. Why are you? So then she starts getting in my face, like real in my face, and then she's like pushing up on me, so I push her off of me, and then she grabs me by the hair of my head, and she just starts swinging me by the hair of my head, and then she says I hit her first, but I didn't. And she hit me in the eye, and she hit me on the side of my face, and then as you can tell by my hair, she was swinging me around by my hair, and I'm 17 years old. I get like whoopings and stuff, but that's not a whooping. You full on put your hands on me.
At first, this sounds like another argument that got out of hand. But as officers start asking questions, they realize they're not hearing one version of events. They're hearing 2 completely different stories, and one of them is about to become a lot harder to explain.
How old's your brother?
16.
Okay, do me a favor. Stay out here for me, okay? She inside?
Yeah.
What's your mama's name?
Natasha.
Natasha! Okay, come in. Thank you.
Mom, come here.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I've been a lot better.
I got you. What's going on?
She's a disrespectful little mother. That's what. Because somebody asked her to help. Thinks she can talk to somebody, anybody, some way. So that's what's wrong.
All right, well, let's start from the beginning.
I woke her up. So we got to be out of here by 1 o'clock today. Go look at her bedroom. I woke her up to help. She don't want to help. So she wants to start screaming, cussing me, calling me names. So yeah, I got in her face. I sure did. I have a right to be in her face. She's a minor.
Right.
Now, right here is where things start changing, because this conversation slowly stops sounding like somebody defending themselves and starts sounding like somebody explaining why the rules shouldn't apply inside their own house. And as you're about to see, the officers don't really look at it that way.
Okay. No marks on you or anything?
No, she didn't hit me, but she tried.
You got your ID on you?
No, I don't. It's in the car somewhere. I mean, my house is torn apart. I don't know where nothing is.
What's your name and date of birth?
Natasha Dunn.
All right, so you're saying there's no physical contact whatsoever?
No, I mean, she tried, but she didn't actually hit me.
You gonna hurt?
No, I should have, though. I should have beat her. You can't even get through here right now.
No.
You know what the mark is on her left cheek?
No. I haven't hit her. I'll tell you if I did. I mean...
Yeah, it's just, the problem is we're hearing something else, and she's got a mark right here on her eye, and then a mark on her cheek as well.
Well, she deserves one. She deserves one, but no, I didn't hit her. I mean, no, I haven't.
See your hands. It's all there.
I mean, that's for moving. That's scratches for moving. I mean, it's...
Y'all
She
vacate.
she don't want to help do shit. I mean...
And then you're saying you got in her face and...
Yeah, I mean, I'm yelling at her because she's cussing and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I've been over here slave driving for 3 days while she's laid in the bed doing nothing.
Where does this situation turn? Y'all's in each other's face, whatnot, and then...
She shoves me and tries to swing at me.
So how does she try and shove you? Like...
She don't try. She does shove me.
Okay. How does she do that?
What do you mean?
Like show me.
Like she shoved me.
So
like,
2 hands?
Yeah.
Okay. So she swings at you, then what happens?
Then my son gets in between it.
Yeah, break them off.
Okay. Was that successful? You able to break them apart? So it first happened and then y'all broke apart or
After
whatever?
they broke up, they started arguing again, but they didn't start fighting again.
Okay.
Moving out pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Georgia only gives you 7 damn days, so...
What's the deal with the eviction, if you don't mind me asking?
A failure to pay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I lost my job 2 months ago because of my youngest daughter
Yeah.
getting in juvenile and shit, and it took me a week to get her out, all that good shit. Oh my God, I don't have time for this shit.
Hey, Natasha. Just till we get done, if you just stay right there.
Can I grab a jacket?
Can you give me just a second? There's got to be two.
I can go grab one for her.
Yeah.
Jail because she's a disrespectful.
You just gave your whole spiel, but you got to give me another quick version, all right?
Okay, so she came in there this morning like a couple different times telling me to get up and that we have to be out soon. And I was pretty much like, I'm just getting my room because it's all your fault. The whole reason why we're getting evicted, all the reasons are your fault. So you figure it out. Well, I'm in there getting my stuff together, and she comes in there to help me take my bed apart. I didn't need the help, but she came in there anyways. I don't know why. She already knew she was in a bad mood, so she should have just left me alone. So she came in there, and then while she's taking down the bed and stuff, she's complaining and bitching, and you know, she's calling me lazy and all types of other. And I pretty much told her, I was like, this is all your fault. Like, everything to do with this is your fault. Like, I don't know how I can explain this to you any other way. Like, you cannot complain. This is all your fault. And so she starts getting in my face and shit, and like she's like chest bumping me, like not like pushing me like that, but like pushing me with her chest and like up against the wall. And I just kept on yelling at her, get out of my face, get out of my face, get out of my face, over and over again. And she just wouldn't. She just kept on pushing me with her chest. So I pushed her off of me, and then she just kept on going and kept on getting in my face. And she grabbed me by my hair, and that's when I guess she started like swinging me by my hair right here. And he already took a picture and stuff. Ed, my brother, he tried to separate it and stepped in between us. And I had her by her hair or her shirt or whatever I had. Ed tried to separate us, and then cause like she could only hit me through this way, and like this was my only open free hand, cause Ed had like this hand blocked, and her hand on that side, which would have been her left hand, was blocked. So she had her right hand, and she had me by the hair of my head and started swinging and like punching me on the side of my face. And the other dude came in there and broke it up, and then she kept on going and kept on going, and I was like, I'm just gonna call the cops. She was like, call him.
So did she hit you in the eye?
Yeah.
All right, Natasha, here's the deal. You're going to be going to jail today.
Oh, that's
All right.
great.
She's got marks on her. Her scalp's red, so everything's just kind of corroborating from what she's saying. All right. Not saying I don't believe you, but...
Well, she needs to go to jail. I mean, all this over her, and because she's a lazy, disrespectful. That's what's wrong with these kids. They can just talk to adults any kind of way, and nothing's done about it. How many times have they been called about them and their disrespectful? Oh, we'll just make a juvenile report. We'll just make a juvenile report. Well, then when somebody does put their hands on them, they go to jail. It's ridiculous. Which I didn't put my hands on her, but I should have. Next time I will. Ed, just everything. We're losing everything because I gotta go to jail because you're dumb, disrespectful sister.
All right, dear.
So that's good for my son and everything, right? That we losing all this.
There's not much I can do right now.
There's not much you can do about it right now because she's a liar. Where's my mom at? Can I go talk to my mom real quick?
Yeah, I just got to put you in handcuffs first, okay?
One thing you'll notice in situations like this, officers usually aren't trying to decide who won the argument. They're trying to figure out whether somebody crossed a line, and once they believe they have that answer, the conversation usually changes pretty quickly.
We ain't getting nothing out of this house. We have to lose everything because of her. She can lose her too.
Well, I'll be $10.95.
No, I hope you're happy. Come get this stuff out of my pocket. I don't know. She ain't getting out of here. Should we lose all of our stuff? She can lose hers too.
I'll make sure all your stuff gets. I'll have Bobby come and help you. Anything else?
No, you don't. You got 7 days.
Stop arguing.
That's how smart you are, smart one. Next time I'll be out of her.
And that's probably the worst possible thing you can say in that moment, because if there was still any doubt before, there probably isn't now. And unfortunately for her, the more she talked, the harder she made this situation to walk back.
Well, I want to press charges too. I want to press charges.
On who?
On Taylor, she shoved me. That's assault. That's assault. You can't put your hands on somebody else.
Let me look into it.
Look into it.
The way this.
Oh, so I just went in there and just started beating on her for no reason. Hell, my son said what? We was tied up, so therefore that means I was assaulted. Takes two to tango.
What makes this case frustrating is that nobody showed up expecting an arrest. At first, this looked like another argument that probably would have ended with everybody cooling off and moving on. But the more people talked, the more details started lining up, and eventually officers felt like they didn't really have a choice anymore. And unfortunately, today's video doesn't exactly get easier from here. Because in our next case, officers respond expecting to figure out who started the problem, and instead end up dealing with a situation where everybody seems convinced they're the victim. And the more questions they ask, the stranger the answers get.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
He's not going to put his hands on me like that and choke me and slam me on the ground, so you can take him away from my house now.
Okay, hold on. Let's start from scratch.
I'm sitting on, he wakes up every day and talks about how bad my kid is, and I'm sick of it. His kids are little brats and they're bad too. Okay? And I'm tired of it. I held my tongue long enough. So this morning when he started, I said, I'm sick of you waking up every day and talking about how bad my kid is. I said, you can get your shit and leave. So I went inside, I sat on the couch, I called his mom. You can call his mom and verify this. I said, you need to come get your son because I'm tired of him waking up every day and talking about how bad my kid is. He come over there and gets in my face. Your kid's a little punk. All he does is this and that. Proceeds to get on top of me, chokes me by my throat, picks me up, slams me to the ground by my throat. I'm kicking him, grabbing him because he's got me by the throat where I can't breathe. Picks up my phone, throws it across the room, okay? His mom's on the phone the whole time, so you can verify. Then he's still yelling and screaming. My kid's outside, his 2 kids are inside while he's steadily attacking me. My kid's outside in the garage. And I said, you need to leave. He said, the cop's already been here one time because of this. Who do you think is the problem? I said, no, the problem is I stand up to you men that put your hands on me. That's the problem.
Okay, who is he to you?
He's my boyfriend, but not anymore. So he's not on this lease, so you can take him and leave. Or he can get his stuff and leave.
I think this is the second time y'all been here. Like
We're not going to do that.
Tell him to get
We're not going to do that.
my kids are inside.
Yeah, because
Hey,
Sis, quit.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
touch her.
Yes,
Look.
you did. You're a liar. And you're mad because I stand
Stop.
up. You're stupid.
Stop.
See how she is?
Call my dad to come get
This
me.
is the second time y'all been here. No,
My dad.
So what, I mean,
she's crazy.
Okay, so right now we've officially entered one of those body cam calls where somebody is giving details so confidently that you immediately assume there has to be evidence behind it. She's naming witnesses, she's explaining timelines, she's saying exactly who can confirm everything, which means officers now have something they can actually check. And once that starts happening, this case changes direction pretty fast.
what took place today?
Nothing. She's crazy, dude, I'm telling
Well,
you.
something took place today.
She mad about something that got said yesterday. Her kid's bad. He's disrespectful to my kids. I said something to him. She's got mad. She started hitting me, scratching me, hit me with the iPad. It's broken there. She was on the ground. I told her to chill the out, stop. She said, I'm calling the cops. I said, call them. It's the second time in a month y'all been here for the same thing, 2 different people. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm packing my shit. I'll be out of here today. I pay the bills here. She makes $500 a week. She can't afford shit. I pay the shit here. Her name is on the lease because she was on the lease with her ex-boyfriend. Y'all were here maybe a month ago about the same thing. They were fighting, fist fighting, this, that, and other. Everybody told me she was crazy. I said, whatever, she's cool. This thing, same thing y'all were here for. So I moved in. My little girl's birthday party was yesterday.
Hey, buddy, go inside.
Yeah, go inside for a minute. And she comes in there. He's mean and bad, mean to my kids. He's just a little kid to them. Anyway, that's what started it all. So she comes in there. First thing she did, she calls my mom. Don't bring my mom in it. And then she comes in there. I'm getting in the shower. She comes in there antagonizing me. And I tell her, leave me alone. What's wrong with my kid? What's wrong? I said, he's mean to my kids. Blah, blah, blah. Going back and forth about him. She throws the iPad at me, hits me, starts scratching me. I think there's scratches on my neck somewhere.
Yeah.
She scratches my neck. And I put her on the ground. I said, stop. And leave me alone. By then, my kids done came in there. So I'm not doing that in front of my kids. That's a no-no. So I had to go, because she's following me through the house. I had to go get my 2 kids, lock them in her bedroom, so they didn't witness none of this shit. So, I mean, I know y'all can look it up. I don't know if you came. One of y'all came here maybe a month and a half ago. About the same thing, but a different guy.
Now, this is where these calls get interesting, because officers usually don't decide based on who sounds more emotional. They're listening for details that stay consistent. And right now, both sides are telling completely different stories.
On the phone. She was on the phone when he attacked me. Picked up my phone, threw it across the room, broke my son's iPad. It's probably still on the floor. He can play victim all he wants. That's fine. Play victim. Get your shit and get out of my house.
Okay, where's the marks on you?
He grabbed me right here by my throat and choke slammed me. I defended myself by scratching him because I couldn't breathe. You want to take me? Take me. I don't care, because at the end of the day, he's a liar. God knows, I know, and that's all that matters. Because call his mom and ask his mom. Go ask his kids. Go ask his kids. I was sitting on the couch. He come over there and attacked me. Go ask his 2 kids.
They all saw?
His 2 kids did. My kid was in the garage. Go ask his kids what happened. Call his mom and ask her what happened.
Tell me how to stop telling me how to do my job. Okay? I've dealt with this with you before, and you won't let me talk. When I try to figure the mess out, you want to try to just run everything.
Because
it's not going to happen.
Because the point is, when I've had enough, I've had enough.
Yeah, but you got to let me do my job. And like I said, this happened the last time. You kept telling me, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Go back up there, buddy. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. No, that's not how this works.
I didn't say I'm going to do this and do that.
Yes, the last time I was out here, you're telling me how to do my job.
Okay.
All right. Now, with the way you acted right there, you look like the aggressor.
Yeah, because when I've had enough, I've had enough.
But if we're here and I say don't start, and then you go after him, doesn't look good, right?
Nope. But when I've had enough, I've had enough.
How old are your youngins?
Dedicate just turned 7, Parker's 4.
Can I talk to your 7-year-old?
Of course.
Can I talk to you, sweetheart?
Come on, baby.
Hey, sweetheart. Did you have a birthday yesterday? Happy birthday.
And this is the moment I probably would have paused the body cam if I was standing there, because now officers stop listening to opinions and start checking witnesses. And that's usually where these situations either get stronger or collapse immediately.
Not really.
Well, what did you see?
All I really saw was them fighting.
What do you mean fighting?
Well, they were just fighting in the living room.
What? Were they yelling, or were they? Who was yelling at who?
Well, they were both yelling at each other.
Notice something. The child isn't trying to win the argument. Kids usually don't explain situations like adults do. They just say what they remember, and officers know that.
Anybody put their hands on anybody?
They both put their hands.
Who put their hands on who first?
I don't
You don't know?
know.
How did they put their hands on them?
I don't really
You
know.
don't know? Like, I'm gonna punch you, or I'm gonna grab you?
Don't really know.
Don't really know? Okay, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. The lady here said that you were on the phone during the whole time that I had to call you, and you would corroborate that she was attacked by your son.
No, that's not true, officer. She did call me. She said to come with him, that they were arguing, and he came in the room while I had her on the phone, and they started yelling at each other. Then we got disconnected, and I tried calling Russell back, and I said, Russell, put the kids in the vehicle and leave. He said, you should see the scratches on me, and he said she's crazy.
And this is usually the point where officers stop asking themselves what happened and start asking what can actually be proven. Because now you've got witness statements, visible injuries, and a story that's starting to move in different directions.
I was talking to your mama, and your mama pretty much corroborated what you were telling me.
Is there any way that you can like make her leave?
Oh, she's going to jail.
Okay.
She's going to jail for battery.
Yeah.
And cruelty to children, because the fight happened in front of the children.
Yeah, that's why I locked all of them in their room, because I could not get her to stop. And hers has already been through it with his actual dad.
Yeah. You've been here
a month and a half.
You established residency, so you have a right to the house.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
All right. I did what you said. I called mama. She didn't corroborate anything you said. I talked to the children. They didn't corroborate anything you said. So he's got injuries you don't. All right. So you're going to go to jail for battery, family violence, all right, and cruelty to children. Okay? Yeah. So turn around, put your hands behind your back. You got somebody to come watch your son, your neighbor, or somebody so your dad can come?
He's not going to be in my house while I'm not here because my name's on this house.
Oh, you let him. He's been here for a month. So he's established residency here.
My dad's calling. Don't leave my kid with him.
I'm not. That's why I'm trying to get. That's why I'm trying to get you to call somebody.
Let me call Amanda.
Is that Amanda that lives next door?
Bullitt County?
Is that Amanda?
Am I going to Bullitt County?
Yeah. Is that Amanda?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Is that Amanda that lives next door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk over there because I remember that you and the baby went over there that one time. How beautiful!
That's very friendly.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You're Amanda, right?
Yes.
All right. She's going to jail. she assaulted him. Can you watch the baby until her granddad can come?
Yes, I just talked to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad and her brother didn't answer. Her mom said she'll get ready and come get him.
Okay. Can you watch him until?
Yes.
And then he's
Ready to
packing his
walk
stuff
over
up.
there?
Yeah, he's packing his stuff up to leave.
Okay.
But she's going to jail because you can't assault somebody like that.
Okay.
So, hi.
Can I
You
ask
are
a
pretty.
question?
Yeah.
Did he do something to her?
She has no marks. None whatsoever. Okay. And then everything she asked me to do, call his mom and corroborate her story, and then like, that's not what happened. I asked the children, no.
Okay.
So, he's got multiple, and it's actually his head's starting to swell right here. I got
on the side.
I gotta get that picture. I would tell you to get all your stuff today and get out. I told her that you've established residency, but she's already making threats. It won't be good if he's here when I get out of jail. She's not gonna get out of jail because it's family violence, and she's got to see a judge. So, but I would.
Hey, come here, pal.
I would take.
Give me a hug back.
I would take.
That last one already felt exhausting. Everybody had a story, everybody thought they were right, and officers had to stop listening to who was talking the loudest and start figuring out what actually happened. But this next one feels different, because nobody looks shocked, nobody looks scared, nobody even looks surprised. It almost feels normal, like this exact argument has happened before, too many times, and that's what makes this uncomfortable, because once officers start asking basic questions, you realize this isn't really about one fight. This is a house that's been carrying the same problem for years, and eventually, something small turned physical.
So what turned this physical?
I was standing right here, and she went to go grab the thermometer, and as we're yelling at each other, she starts walking at me, and that's when I grabbed her wrist, and then that's when she grabs my throat, and then that's when I push her back, and I push her against the wall like this, and I take a step back, and I'm like, you better let go of me, and she let go, I let go.
Okay.
And cause I thought she was gonna swing at me. I don't know, cause she's acting really crazy right now. And
she grabbed me with her left hand or right hand. You remember?
She was going to grab me with my left hand.
Okay. Okay.
Don't blame this all on me.
Okay. So do you remember?
Do I remember
which hand?
It was her left hand that she grabbed me with, because I remember grabbing her like this.
Which would be her right hand. Okay.
Yeah, my right hand to her left hand.
Like Jay said, I need a 3-day vacation.
She needs something.
Okay.
She needs some kind of vacation. I don't know.
So
But she's very
her left hand
she's verbally abusive to me all the time.
Sure.
At first, this sounds simple. An argument, some yelling, someone crossed a line. But then you notice something strange. Nobody sounds shocked. Nobody sounds scared. Everybody talks like this already happened before.
Everything. I cleaned his whole house, and he started calling me a stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna confront him about it. So I started walking up to him, and he put his hand right up in my face. Mm-hmm. So then I took him by the neck. He had me by the wrist, so I took him by the neck, and
he grabbed you by this wrist.
I don't even remember, it happened so fast. That's a cat thing.
Okay.
But yeah, he took me and put me up against the wall. This all started because my cat nipped at him because he fucks with my cat, and then he slammed my cat. But they cut his medication.
Okay. Well, you're pretty amped up right now too.
I am. I'm very upset because I'm going through this shit with Christopher's using again, and I got to deal with this.
Where is Christopher now?
I don't know. He came over here yesterday, and he was all.
Okay.
So I told him it's best he not come around here no more. And I'm not going to keep dealing with this. I worked hard to get this house, and he don't help out with nothing.
So is he staying here?
Who?
Chris.
No.
Okay, he just came over to visit yesterday?
Yeah, and he just sits there. He was all
okay.
And I don't know where he is. But I told him, I texted him yesterday that he's not welcome here anymore. This is the way he comes, he sits there, and he just stares, and then he'll smile, and he'll do really weird things on. After he left, I told him he's not welcome here no more. Because he sits there and he doesn't say a word to me.
Sure.
You know I've been through a lot.
Yep. Well, and the problem is we can't quite jump out of this loop, can we? I mean, we go through this, but yeah.
Why did they cut his medication?
Yeah.
This is where officers start realizing this probably isn't about today. Every answer turns into another problem, another argument, another thing they've been carrying for years.
Are you working anywhere?
I'm not working. I'm on disability right
Okay,
now. I got
okay.
schizophrenia.
Right. How's that been lately?
Oh, it's been really rocky lately.
Are you taking medication for that?
I am.
Okay, you taking it like you're supposed to? You're not out or anything? Or?
I was out for a little bit,
Okay.
but I'm back on it now.
How long have you been out? A while ago?
It was just a couple days. I've been out of my diazepam for a couple days.
And suddenly, this stops feeling like a normal domestic call because nobody's acting like this started today. It feels like everyone here is exhausted.
Well, Jill, the
That's what
problem,
he said.
you see, the problem is, I'm concerned with how it did get physical, okay? When you went out, I mean, he's got marks on his neck.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because he had his hand in my face. I had to protect myself.
Okay. Did you go out to confront him and reach
I
him
did,
for
yes,
money?
because he was calling me.
Okay.
And I
So,
told him he better watch his language and quit calling me names.
well, I understand that, Jill, and I understand it's hard, but at the same time, when you know they've cut his meds, you know how Jay is. Why at that point? Why don't we talked about this before about disengaging?
He'll come in here. Why do you think I have my door blocked? Because every time I try to shut my door, he blasts in.
Well, at this point, Jill, what I'm asking you is when you know all this stuff, and a lot of times Jay knows he needs to go for a walk, and he goes for a walk, you tell us that, right?
He doesn't anymore.
Right, but in the past, right, Jill?
Yeah.
And today, when your buttons get hit, you don't go for a walk, you know, you go out and you...
I went for a bike ride. I
What
went
were
to
you
Quick
reaching-
Trip.
What were
They
you,
were crowded.
What were you reaching for him for?
I wasn't reaching for him. It was hot, I went to turn down that, and then that's when he came at me.
So,
And he put his hand in my face.
so you went to, what did you come to turn down?
The heat.
Okay, out there on the thermostat?
Yeah. And he was right there.
Okay,
And he came at me and put his hand in my face. And that's when I took him by the neck and then he grabbed me by the arm.
okay. So he put his hand in your face, but he didn't touch you?
He touched me.
Okay.
But somebody gonna go to jail, take me because he wants this house.
Well, no,
I'm gonna have it.
No, I don't want that. I mean, I'm not trying to. We don't want to have any of that stuff that we don't have
These
to.
kids are driving me crazy, you know that, right?
Well, Jill, the only point is, how many times have we had this conversation?
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, at some point, you've talked about Jay's here. He's here because you're looking after him and everything.
I can't look after somebody that's gonna come at me all the time.
Okay, so why did he come at you today?
Oh, because my cat went after. He was with my cat, and then he took my cat and threw the cat. The cat hit the thing.
Okay, and that made you mad?
Yeah, and then I came in my room, and then he says, "You." I said, "Well, I'm gonna just move out if this is the way you're gonna treat my animals." And then he said, "Well, get the."
And so when I called you guys, she continued to be
What part
verbally.
was she upset about that?
Oh, I think what really started it, what triggered it, is when the cat bit my ankle, and I kind of I didn't hit the cat.
You shoot it away.
I shoot it away. The cat kind of went flying and bumped into this, and
spilled
which
something?
probably it spilled the red juice. And
So today, he put his hand on you first.
No.
No?
No.
Well, then how did it happen? You gotta tell me exactly.
It just all happened so fast. I don't know. I give up. It just don't matter no more. I just get my shoes on and he can have this house and everything else.
Okay, why don't you get your shoes on then? I'll be good.
I'll be right back, kid.
I'll be good. You're not gonna smoke? Okay. Joe, it's in. Is that done?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, just put it right there in the mailbox. Okay. Jill, at some point, you got to think of a solid. Here you go. Turn around this way. Put them in front. You got to think of a solid solution. You can't. I know you have problems. I know Jay has problems, but we're getting to a point where people are getting hurt. Okay? So maybe you need your own place to just have your own.
But that was the deal, that I took care of him for 4 years and then he would help me out with my disability.
I understand that, but at the same time, if it's so contentious when you're together trying to get it worked out, that's not working. Okay? You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Once, maybe once.
So, Jill, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I understand the problems you guys two have. Okay? We've been through it when I've been with him and Jay's been.
Why do they keep cutting his meds?
I don't know. I do not know. That's a good thing to talk to the doctors about. Do you go with him to his appointments?
Yeah, he's got one coming up April 1st.
Okay, do you go with him?
Yeah.
Does he allow you to
Yeah,
go with him?
he's got a new doctor, Dr. Crow.
Okay.
So we're gonna see him. He's a new doctor.
Where is that at?
But this doctor at Human Services, she keeps cutting his meds.
Okay. So where is this new appointment?
At Dr. Crow at the
UW? The hospital?
Yeah.
The hospital here? Okay. And you'll be able to go with him and have a
yeah.
discussion?
He wanted me to. I told him I would. He wanted me to. I told him I would.
Okay.
I wonder if my ex-boss would be able to know.
So yeah, they'll let you try to.
I don't know their number though. It's
Okay.
our house.
Sure. But Jill, what I'd recommend is, see, on the same time you're a mom and you're wanting to take care of him, and you've always tried to do that. But at some point,
And why am I here?
because you told.
Because I covered his ass. That's why. Because I'm a good mom.
That might have been the hardest moment in the whole case, because the officers weren't saying she didn't care. They were saying caring wasn't fixing anything anymore.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to help you see that you have a choice. Okay?
I know I do. But you know, that mom instinct just
Right.
won't go away.
It's hard. I have 5 kids, so I get it. Okay? But at some point, you do more harm for your kids by not preparing them when they don't have a mom anymore, because that day's coming for all of us, right?
Oh, I've been telling them that.
But you got to get them ready for that day so that they're on their own. And no one's going to step in your shoes when you're not here. Just look after yourself. You've looked after your boys long enough.
That one didn't feel like anybody was trying to hurt each other. It felt like people who stopped knowing how to live together. But this next one feels completely different, because this starts with something way harder to ignore. Not neighbors, not adults fighting. A kid walking into a police station and saying something happened at home. At first, officers probably expected denial, excuses, maybe somebody blaming the teenager. Instead, they get something else. And the more she talks, the more uncomfortable this gets.
Julia?
May I ask?
Yeah, Officer Salzwehr, the Lombard Police Department.
What's up?
I'm here to just speak to you about an incident. May I come in?
No.
Okay.
No, you may not.
Okay. Can I speak? You want to step on and speak to me?
No, I do not. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to you without an attorney.
Well, this is about your son, Charlie. Okay.
Yeah.
They came to the police station to make a report today.
Who did?
Charlie.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So that is why I'm here to speak to you about that, to figure out what was going on.
Can I sit down real fast? I'm
You wanna-
Stop. Can I just sit?
Don't touch that.
Before I
Yeah,
can
sure.
I'll talk to you guys about my son.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me sit down. Yeah, my son and I got into it. I did. I fully own what I did.
What happened?
I kicked him. I did. I kicked him. I 100% did that. 1,000%. I take full ownership on that.
That line changes the entire call, because officers didn't walk in trying to prove something happened. She already admitted part of it. But what they still needed to figure out was whether this was one moment of losing control or something bigger.
I lost control as a mom, and I take full ownership of it. And I did. I kicked him.
Name's Julia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Julia. Can you just be a little bit more specific? Like, can you start from the beginning how this happened?
Yeah. My kids and I were going to the garage sale. That was a few doors down. My boy started racing. Really cut his brother off. We've had conversations about hands to self and respecting, that he's bigger than his brothers before. And he flipped, I don't know, maybe like 3 times in the air and landed on his head on the cement. So I got it.
Okay.
I brought them back into my house. I checked on Jude, and then I kicked him probably in the thigh. He was mad. He fell into the dishwasher.
Fell backwards.
Yeah, I think I scared the out of him.
Okay. So when you kick him, that's when he fell backwards.
Sorry. This is a process for me. I haven't processed there.
So when you kicked him, that's when he fell backwards towards the dishwasher?
Yes.
And what happened after that?
Well, there was a lot of yelling, and that was it. I didn't ever touch him again.
Did you bring a shoelace up to his neck?
No.
You didn't tell him to go hang himself or anything like that?
No, I did not.
So when you kicked him, it was just unprovoked because you guys were already out of there. You were still upset, so you
I
just
don't
kicked
think
him.
it was. No, I don't think it was unprovoked. I don't.
So what provoked you to kicking him?
No. Okay, wait. Can you please define unprovoked?
You guys already left the scene of. You guys already walked back towards the house. So what happened that made you to kick him?
I couldn't fight my anger back anymore. I exploded.
Okay. But you didn't. At that point, when you guys got into the house, you just exploded and you kicked him.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can you say that? I didn't
When you
understand.
guys got back to the house, right? Did he push you? Did he touch? Did you say, okay, you know what? Or you just went and you just kicked him because you were upset about the whole situation?
No, there was a lot of yelling, and I'm honestly, I couldn't tell you what was said or if it was said towards me. I don't know if I could answer that fully.
Well, you kicked him and then
But
you
I
fell
did.
backwards.
Okay.
And did you use like a hammer and knock holes into his wall in the room after taking his door down?
Yes, I did. Absolutely.
Why did you do that?
Because I was very mad.
Okay. Were you trying to hurt him with a hammer?
No.
No?
No, I would never. No, and I told him this, and I said, I'm not going to do anything, and I said in the moment, I said I was wrong, and I shouldn't have done that, I apologize. And I tried to exit the conversation. I am an adult and human child.
And now the conversation starts going somewhere nobody expected, because every new question doesn't lead to denial. It leads to another admission, another thing that shouldn't have happened. And officers start realizing this isn't really becoming an investigation anymore. It's becoming a decision.
We're going to place you under arrest, okay?
No, thank you.
Battery to your son.
Can you give me one? Can I at least put my clothes on?
Well, that's the thing. You won't even let us come into your house. So.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. What's your name again? Julia, right? Okay, you got put your hands on your back. Okay.
No,
listen,
no,
don't resist.
Because can you tell me one second? Can I have a woman officer, please?
Yes.
I have a history. No.
They'll be at the police station.
No, can
They'll be
you
at the police station.
I would like them to come to my home.
Nope, that doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Can you please not corner me right now? Thank you.
We're gonna give you space.
No, for real.
Where is your shoes? Where your shoes at?
I will let you come in my home. Can you give me 1 second to process it?
Yeah, it's totally fine. But right now, okay.
That's okay. That's okay. I will.
Yeah.
I will do what you want. I understand that I am wrong. I am taking ownership of everything.
Okay.
Explain what happens now.
Right now, you're gonna go back to the station. We'll process you, and we'll explain the rest when we get back to the station.
Right. I mean, I did what I did, and I deserve what I get.
And that might have been the strangest part. Nobody yelling, nobody arguing, just somebody realizing one moment can change everything.
Nope.
Will you let me put a bra on, please? Please.
Oh
my God, please.
Man. We can't. You can't.
Okay,
we can't
well
let
then,
you go.
will you do it?
We can let you go and put on your slippers, and maybe something else we get for you. Get you a bigger shirt. But we can't let you just go in there by yourself. And
No, please take me with you, but will you come with me so I can please grab my bra? That's all I'm asking.
You can grab it. You could. I don't know about that.
It's literally in the same place. Will you just come here? You could do it.
Man, put your hands
okay. I'm not trying to be difficult on you.
And maybe that's the hardest part. Not that she admitted it, not that officers arrested her, but that even after everything, she still sounded like a mom trying to explain herself. And unfortunately, that wasn't the last family falling apart. Because this next one starts with something much smaller. One argument, one accusation. But once officers separate everyone, the story starts changing.
Hi, I'm at City 911.
Hi, can I make a report?
Okay, what's going on?
My wife, she just hit me.
Okay, do you need a paramedic?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, what's your wife's name?
Jacqueline.
Is she intoxicated at all?
No.
Does she have any weapons on her?
No.
Okay, those are just questions I have to ask. And is your wife still there?
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay, I'm gonna get someone over there, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At first, this sounds simple. One person says they got hit, the other says they didn't. But once officers separate everyone, the details stop matching. And suddenly, this doesn't feel like a normal domestic call anymore.
She punched me and she pushed in my ear. Okay. Where's she at? She's right here.
Hello. So he's constantly tracking my truck. We're going through a divorce.
I'm not trucking
So,
your truck. I
that's
told you
when
that.
He called me. He told
But
me
you
why you're
cannot-
not at home.
But you cannot punch me, Jakey. You
I
cannot
did
hit
not
me.
punch you.
Look
He
in my
robbed
ear.
me. He took my money
Look
from
in
my
my ear.
pockets. I was giving him the
Can I
key.
talk to you separate from her? Anywhere you want to go.
So I don't know what he's talking about. He saw everything, my son. I did go to his truck, like I said. He's always like tracking my truck, always.
What's going on? You called, right?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So basically,
You said look at your ear. Where?
Yeah.
Where?
She punched me in my ear. She punched me here and then she punched me in my ear.
So, what's going on? What happened?
She went to my truck to see something, I don't know what, and asked her, what are you doing in my truck? So I'm trying to get the keys, and then she just grabbed me, she punched me right here, she punched me right here.
While you guys were outside in the truck?
No, right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when she came back.
Where were your keys at?
She had my keys, I'm like, give me my keys. She gave me my keys, she hit me right here, and she hit me in my ear.
Okay,
She punched
that
me.
happened right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your wife? Or who is this? Okay. And what did she want to do with your truck?
I don't know.
You have no idea? Okay. So what do you want done?
I want press charges.
You want her arrested?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go? You'll go up to the station and all that and
Yeah.
sign complaints?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be able to go to court and all that?
Yeah.
Who's this? Your daughter?
My daughter.
Your daughter? Okay. All right. What did you put hands on her at all?
No.
Is she gonna say that?
No.
No. Okay. Do you need an ambulance or anything?
No, I'm fine.
No. Okay. Let me talk to her real quick.
He's supposed to be out of the house to start out.
So we're inside talking to the parties we're
I don't know why he's still here.
Just explain to me what happened today.
So he's always tracking my truck. So I did want to check his truck. He uses my truck every morning. I don't have a problem with that. And he's always tracking my truck. So I went to check to see if he was tracking my truck because he has trackers, you know. So that's all I went to check. So when I came back inside here, he's like, "Give me the key." I was trying to give him the key, and then he grabbed my money, and I'm like, "Give me my money," and he didn't want to give my money back. So yeah, I did push them, but that's because he had my money. He saw.
And that's the moment officers stop trying to figure out who's louder and start focusing on something else, what actually happened. Because once somebody admits physical contact, the conversation changes.
Because he took my money out of my pocket. I was coming in here.
It was in your pants pocket
No,
or in your
my
jacket pocket?
In my jacket. I was gonna take out the keys, and he
Where were the keys?
in my jacket.
With the money?
I had the money on this side and the keys on this side. And I'm like, wait, I had those bags in my hand. So when I took out the keys, he still came and took my money. Like, why is he taking my money out of my pocket? Okay, so like he said, it's both of our trucks. You drive my truck every morning.
You guys are married, so technically
Exactly.
it's both your money, it's
So-
both your trucks.
Right,
Yeah.
so why is he getting mad?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
But did you push him?
He's just mad because, no, I pushed him
You
because he
pushed him?
took my money. He has
Okay.
no right. He has hit me before. I got reports that he has hit me before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I dropped the
Was
charges.
he locked
but-
up? Oh, okay.
But yeah, he was locked up. I dropped him because he
Okay.
don't got papers and, my kids. But he shouldn't even be here. He had told his lawyer he had left and he forced himself back in here. The cops came, they took the keys away from him, and I'm still being nice and like,
Can't be
And like I
nice.
said,
But here's the thing, you can't
I
be nice
know,
because then you
I
get into
know.
a situation like this.
and he's always tracking my truck. That's the thing. And he's
Are you guys
calling
going
me,
through a
"Where are
divorce
you?"
or something?
Huh?
Are you guys going through a divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 10-4.
Yeah, the divorce it might be done this month.
Okay.
Has had problems before?
Cops came, they took the keys away from him.
The message between you two?
Nice and like,
Yeah, we Here's the thing.
Here's your ID on your report.
and he's
License.
always tracking my
Something like
truck.
that.
He's calling me, "Where are you?"
All right, you're adamant about this?
Yeah.
You want to? Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, you said you pushed him. He's saying you punched him. Either way, you're gonna have to come with us.
And that's what made this feel different. Nobody agreed. Everybody had history. Everybody had reasons. But officers only had one question. Who put hands on who? And once they felt they had that answer, the decision came fast.
I'm keeping the house.
Make a scene in front of the kids, all right?
He's just mad because I'm keeping the house.
Do you have shoes other than slippers, or is that what you want to wear?
No, let me change. I'm gonna go to the station, Helen.
Here's the thing, though. If you change, I have to be at least able to see into the room.
Can you come to the station? I'm gonna get locked up. We're not to say that. What the hell? You actually take him?
Turn around.
Two 721 female custody.
Lock. Yep. Perfect. Okay.
No big speech, just 5 different calls, 5 different families, and every single one started with somebody saying, "I'm right." If you watched all the way to the end, thank you. Tell me which case hit you the hardest. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. But either way, leave your thoughts below. I read the comments. See you in the next one.